drawn near and you shall be heard. God bless the great state of Ohio and this honorable court. You may be seated.
Good morning. Welcome to Washington County Municipal Court. Today is January 23rd. I'm Judge Capper. We don't have a lot of reviews. We got a few. We're going to call those first. If you're here for review, name will get called. Come up to the table to your right. We're reviewing your file, see if you're getting your work done. The other cases, we have a lot. Really big docket. So be patient. We'll get to your case, but this court's kind of like the ER. We have to take whatever cases come, and there's a lot of cases today. So, and like the ER, sometimes you got to sit around and wait for your to get called up, but we will get to you. Call the reviews, please.
Michael Anderson, Clarence Browning, Jeremy Caldwell, Buddy Hardy, Trevor Hodge, Jason Stapleton, Carl Tiller II, Michael Johnson.
Okay, Michael Anderson.
Yes, sir.
25-613. Everything's done but your community service.
Yes, sir.
Get that done, sir. What's the plan on that?
Get over the next couple weeks. I'll have it done within 30 days.
Okay. This is your first review here today.
Yes,
so
sir.
I'm going to give you more time. Are Fridays the best day for you to come back, or
Whatever's fine. The Friday's fine.
you can make it work?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to make it March the 9th. If you get it finished by then, you don't have to be here.
Cool.
March 9th, 9 o'clock.
Thanks, sir.
You're welcome. Clarence Browning is 25-792. Clarence Browning, he was supposed to go to Focus for residential treatment from the jail. So
And we went to pick him up and he said, I'm leaving. And he just left.
Vamoosed, huh?
Yes.
Okay. Well, he gets some warrant then. Okay, Jeremy Caldwell, 25-338. Community service is done, and he's working on cops. And got a report from RRG in Huntington. It's a good report. Is this my copy to keep?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good job on that. And you, bless you. You made a payment January 2nd, looks like.
Yeah, I'll make one this evening when I get paid.
Okay. All right, good job on your counseling. Does it matter if it's Mondays or Fridays? March 2nd. That's a Monday. March 2nd will be your next hearing, 9 o'clock. Very good, thanks. Buddy Hardy.
Sir.
23-532, 23-87, 22-600. Let's see. You've got, I think, just final cost to pay, no community service. You did do some since the last time we were here, and that went on your fines. Are you paying anything today?
$100.
Okay, that's good. See the clerk to make that payment. And
Dark string, if you want it, from my
got, is this mine to keep?
Yep.
Okay. Negative drug screen, so that's good. Okay, good job.
All right.
See the clerk to make your payment, and I'll set you for March 2nd also.
All right.
That's your next hearing, March 2nd.
Thank you.
Trevor Hodge, 23-78-79. He's at RRS.
Yes, Your Honor.
Has finished his community service. He's compliant with all recommendations. Screens are good. Very good. Good job.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Can you pay on your fine today?
Not today, but I will be able to.
Okay. Well, you can do community service and get credit toward your fine, so one or the other, pay or work. Are you gonna pay something, or?
Oh, I'm sorry, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna pay the rest of it off. My paycheck hasn't hit yet.
Okay. I'm gonna set you for exactly 1 month, February 23rd.
Gotcha.
Will be your next hearing, 9 o'clock. You paid it off, well, I still want you to come because of the counseling, so.
Gotcha.
Okay, Jason Staples. This here, 15, 11, 67, 24, 20, 33, 25, 5, 25, and 25, 17, 96. You have done some community service since the last hearing. You still have more left to do. Are you paying anything on your fines today?
I paid before I came in $100. I
Okay.
can show you the receipt if you want.
Well, let me check. I just didn't look to see if it's entered. Yeah, give me the receipt now, because usually they will write it in
It's
the
on the-
file and give you a receipt, but I don't see anybody writing it in the file, so I'm gonna write it in the file. Oh, you paid it online, or?
Yes.
Okay, well, that's why. It takes a day, after you pay it online, it takes a day to.
I
get it.
didn't want to, but I didn't want
That's
to
fine.
come in here and wait until after court. All right,
February 23rd will be your next hearing, 9 o'clock.
all right, thank you.
Carl Tooley. Is it Hometown? We got a report from them. Ready to graduate in March. Your screens were appropriate. And you're being supervised by common police too, right?
Yeah.
So,
Your Honor, if I may, his folder was updated yesterday.
he's got a bunch of community service.
He turned some more in yesterday that's not been entered. It's been entered in the computer, but it was not updated. He owes 30 hours of mandatory community service.
Okay. All right, good job, sir. Since you're being supervised by common police too, I'm gonna give you 2 months before you have to come back. So let's make it March 23rd, my parents' anniversary. March 23rd, 9 o'clock. Yeah, good job.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Michael Johnson, 24/3/23, he's at the counseling center.
Should be on
Yes.
Zoom.
Okay, he's on Zoom. And I've got a report from Mr. Johnson dated yesterday from the counseling center.
Yeah, I just completed today.
Yeah, it says you're graduating today.
Yeah, there's a certificate today.
Okay. Are you working now, or what's going on? I see your certificate.
Yeah, I've been working at Giovanni's, and this past couple weeks because they're filing for permanent custody of the kids, they're
Okay.
trying to get the time together. I just moved in yesterday, well, moved stuff in yesterday, and I'm moving stuff in today.
All right, well, congratulations on all that. The only thing you have left to do here is your community service. You got 5 days left.
Your Honor,
Yes.
if I might,
Everything outpatient for me, so.
there you go.
Okay. All right, we'll have you continue to do that then too. And you still have 5 days community service. You can get, your sobriety is the main thing. You've done well on that. I don't want to let down on you staying in recovery. You still have to do the community service, so you have 5 days to do. I'll set your next hearing for February 20th.
I have more time now, so.
Yeah. February 23rd will be your next hearing, 9 o'clock.
All right, thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you. Arraignment, Your Honor.
That finishes the reviews, so next are going to be the arraignments. So, arraignment is what we call the first hearing on a case, or if you had a warrant issued for something, you missed a hearing or whatever, you'll be called with the arraignments too. When your name's called, come up to the table to your right, stand there, and we'll go over the charges with you. You don't have to agree with the charges, but you need to understand the charges. You have a right to remain silent, you don't have to say anything. But if you do make statements, everything in the courtroom is being recorded now, video and audio. So if you get up and admit something about your case, there's going to be a video of you saying that, and admissions in the law are a big thing. It's a big issue. If you admit something, it's hard to take it back. So today's not the trial, so it doesn't do any good to get to tell me everything you think happened. I'm not going to say, oh, you're right, I'm dismissing it. We'll be set for a trial down the road where the state has to present their evidence first. If you want to talk to a lawyer, that's privilege, what you say to a lawyer. What you say in open court is not privilege. It can be used against you. You have a right to have an attorney and to have one appointed if you can't afford one. You have to meet certain guidelines to get a court-appointed lawyer. You have a right to bail and to make the state of Ohio prove any charge against you beyond a reasonable doubt. If you decide to enter no contest or guilty pleas, you're waiving those rights I just explained. You should not waive your rights if you don't understand what's happening, if you're confused, if you don't know what to do, if you want a trial, if you want a lawyer. Any of those reasons, you should enter not guilty as your plea. Call the first case.
State of Ohio versus David Faust, case number TRC 26132. Mr. McCown is his attorney.
All right, Mr. McCown is here, so let's get Mr. McCown in the courtroom, please.
Sorry about that.
Mr. McCown in the courtroom, please. Call somebody else. Okay, we'll recall you, sir. Just go back and see.
State of Ohio versus Jennifer Keeney, case number CRB 25796.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. It's Mr. Nash's case.
Yes, sir.
Jennifer Keeney, 25796. Do you wish me to read the charges into the record?
We waive the reading and are plead not guilty.
Guilty plea is entered.
We have filed the time waiver as well today.
Okay. Do you have a preference for a hearing date?
I should have had that ready, Judge, I'm sorry.
Let me tell you when I can start setting those.
Okay.
Well, actually, February the 2nd is very light. 6 is okay. 13th of February's out. It's already booked up. Other than that, February's not that bad.
Okay. How about the 27th?
27th is fine.
Oh, I'm sorry, Judge. February 6th will work then.
February 6th is better? Okay. February 6th will be the next hearing. And that will be a pre-trial at 10 o'clock. She can sign a signature bond of $500, and she will need to go, unfortunately, go to the jail to get fingerprinted. I don't see that that's happening. And Mr. Cooper will give her a form to take to the jail.
I'll bring you a copy of this after the law.
All right, February 6th, 10 o'clock will be the next hearing.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
You need to get your fingerprints at the jail, okay? I'll explain it to her. He'll explain it to you. Just don't worry, I'll bring you a copy of this after.
State of Ohio versus David Faust, case number TRC 26132.
This is Mr. McCown's case, except for arraignment today. Do you waive the reading?
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning.
Good morning. Not guilty plea entered. Do you have a preference? Any day in February except the 13th is available for.
23rd, would that be okay, Your Honor? It's a
Yes.
Monday.
February 23rd will be the next hearing. It'll be a pretrial at 10 o'clock. Not guilty plea is entered. Doesn't look like there was a bond posted yet, so he can sign a $1,000 signature bond. He will need to go to the jail to get fingerprinted. And Mr. Cooper's going to give a form for that.
Fill it out, just sign it. You're gonna have to go.
February 23rd, 10 o'clock will be his next hearing.
Don't leave, I'll bring you a copy of this out in the lobby. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Robert C. White, case number TRC 26158.
And Mr. McCown, is this your case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Well, do you waive a reading
We do, Your Honor.
and are not guilty plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
And again, I don't think there's been a bond issued, so he can sign a signature bond of $1,000. And he will need to go to jail for fingerprinting. Do you want the same?
It's a your analysis, Your Honor. I'll leave that
Oh, so it's
to the
gonna-
court's
no.
discretion.
We could come back, but we're not going to have the results then, so let's see, no reason, unless there's some other issues that need to be discussed. It's going to be at least 9 weeks, probably. So, sometime around the end of March, what's your schedule like then?
Let's see here. March, I can do March 30 or,
That's fine.
that was-
Set for March 30th as a pretrial, 10 o'clock, and again, he will need to go get fingerprinted at the jail.
okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Ashley Sharrow, case number TRD 26161, A, B, and C.
Morning. Ma'am, are you Ashley E. Sharrow?
I am.
It's alleged, ma'am, that on January the 20th at 10:19 p.m. in Perry, no, that'd be a.m., 10:19 a.m. in Perry Township, you were operating a vehicle with a suspended license. That's a first-degree misdemeanor, carries a maximum penalty of 6 months in jail and a $1,000 fine. That you were not wearing a safety belt, that's a minor misdemeanor. It carries a mandatory $30 fine if you're found guilty. And failure to display appropriate plates, expired tags is a charge. That's also a minor misdemeanor, but the maximum on that's a $150 fine. So you got 3 charges. Do you understand the 3 charges?
I do understand them, yes.
Do you understand the rights I explained defendants have?
I do.
How do you wish to plead to these charges?
I mean, I know that my license is pending and the sticker, those were just things that I had completely forgotten to do, and I was not wearing a seatbelt. I mean, it doesn't give any excuse for why I didn't know my license were suspended, but since June, I've been dealing with a domestic violence relationship, and they just went back to jail they went back to prison this month. And that doesn't give any excuse, but that, I've just had a lot going on.
Well,
And
I'm looking at your printout, and it looks like it was from Ironton
it was,
Municipal, but you got it released recently, is that right?
well, Elaine, I didn't know Elaine until the day that happened, but I called her on the phone while I was in the car, and she went ahead and processed it through, so that day, instead of having, wait till the next day, so I went ahead and, paid the fine, and then I paid for the reinstatement, and then I got my sticker all on the same day.
Okay. Do you have, I'm showing that they lifted their suspension January 20th. Do you have anything where you paid the reinstatement fee or? gained proof of
I'm
that?
sure I have an email or, let me see. Okay, yes, I do have it actually.
Okay, let me take a look at that.
Do you want me to, oh,
Bail, yeah. What about your registration? Did you take care of that too?
yes, the registration I got down there before 4 o'clock that day.
Okay.
Yeah, Elaine called me back at 1:32 and said it had been released, and I had my dad drive me to Proctorville at that point to,
Okay, well, I will,
thank you very much.
based on your taking care of it the same day, I'm going to dismiss the driving under suspension,
Okay,
and I won't give you a fine on expired tax, since I'll find you guilty on that, because you admit it was expired. I will give you the mandatory $30 fine on the safety belt.
okay.
You should wear your safety belt.
And literally, like 5 minutes before he pulled me over, and this is no excuse, but I dropped my vape in the back floorboard, and I unstrapped to get it then, and that, I know that's not an excuse, I'm just being honest.
Okay, do you need time to pay that, or can you pay it today?
Well, I just paid that on the 20th, for that fine and everything. Is there any way, if you could give me like a month and a half, I can probably pay all of that off completely?
Okay. I'll set it up for a review hearing then. March the 20th, so that's basically almost 2 months.
Okay, yeah, I should have it finished by February, at middle of February at the latest.
Okay, so we'll do non-reporting probation.
No insurance.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah.
I have,
You got proof of that with you? Because that's a problem if you don't have proof of insurance. Not for me, but the DMV will suspend you.
no, this is it right here.
Okay. She did have, according to this, she had it with auto owners, and it was effective October 1st through April 1st of
2026.
yeah. So I'll accept that as proof of insurance.
Thank you.
Okay, so if you pay it before March the 20th, you don't have to come back. If you
Okay.
haven't paid it, you gotta be here for a hearing March the 20th for review, like what we did at the King's
Yes.
Court. Okay, so just get it taken care of before March the 20th.
Okay.
If you want a copy of the judgment entry, you can go to probation and get a copy of the judgment entries.
Is that just what you've told me?
Yes.
Okay.
And it'll be on the court's website too. If you forget, you can look your
Okay.
case up on the website.
Can I go into there now and ask them, like, to
Yes,
work me
you
out
can go.
how much everything is altogether?
Yeah.
Okay. All
Are
right.
the city posts solid, or that was the registration matter?
No, just no fine. I found her guilty of no fine.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Dale A. Robinson, case number TRD 26149, TRD 26148. Dale Robinson.
All right, Dale Robinson was cited to be in court today at 9 a.m. It's well past 9 now. He's not appeared. He's been called for, has not appeared. So, what was the one for you? Okay, I'll issue a capias back to the OSP. It's their citation due to the defendant not appearing.
State of Ohio versus Jerry Allen Blake, case number CRB 2655. Jerry Allen Blake.
Okay, Jerry Allen Blake. Was served with a copy of the summons on January the 16th to appear today at 9 a.m. Has been called for, has not appeared. And this also was an OSP citation, so I'll issue a capias back to him for his arrest.
State of Ohio versus Heather K. Simpkins, case number CRB 2654. Heather Simpkins.
$26.54, Heather Simpkins, possession of drug paraphernalia. She was cited on January the 16th to be here today at 9 a.m. Has not appeared, and it was also an OSP citation, so it gets back to them for arrest of Heather Simpkins for failure.
State of Ohio versus Alexander Kraft, case number CRB 2656.
All right, sir, are you Alexander Kraft?
I am.
Mr. Kraft, the state's filed a complaint alleging that on January the 16th, you were the owner, keeper, or harborer of a dog that you failed to keep physically confined or restrained on your premises. That's a minor misdemeanor, failure to confine a dog, carries a maximum penalty of $150 fine. You understand the charge?
Yes, sir.
How do you wish to plead to the charge?
No contest.
No contest means you're not fighting it, you're agreeing you can be found guilty without a trial and a lawyer. If I think what the state says it has as evidence is legally enough for a conviction. Is that what you want to do?
Yep.
Okay. Let's get the prosecutor in and see if they've got what they want to offer to the court. This is on Alexander Kraft. It's a failure to confine charge, and he's entered a no contest plea, so I'll need a statement as to what the evidence is the state says it would produce in this case.
Your Honor, this is a report, an affidavit from Deputy Frame from the Lawrence County Sheriff's Office. January 16, 2026, I was dispatched to 208 Private Drive, 368 off Township Road 252 for an animal complaint. When I arrived to the residence, I spoke with a male identified as Greg Vaughn. Greg advised that Sunday, January 11th, he came outside to his farm when he discovered his pig deceased in the barn lot. Greg advised the pig's face was torn out. So he put up a trail cam where he captured images of 3 dogs on the cameras roaming his property on January 12th and 14th. Greg advised that he then noticed his bull had been attacked, advising that the face and ears had injuries. Greg advised he found the residence where the dogs were located. I did not observe the deceased pig. I then went to the residence of where the dogs were located at 3855 County Road 52, where I spoke to a male identified as Alexander Kraft. I advised Alexander the situation and advised that Greg had time-stamped photos of the dogs on his property. Alexander advised that he owned all 3 dogs pictured in the photos, a black and tan coonhound and 2 bull mastiffs, 1 brindle, 1 tan. I advised Alexander that he would be cited to appear in court in Lawrence County Municipal Courthouse located at 10916 County Road 1 in Chesapeake, Ohio, for dogs at large.
Okay. Do you have any statement you want to make, Mr. Kraft, in response to that, or explanation?
I live on a 100-acre farm. I have animals myself. I have goats, chickens, ducks. My dogs have never attacked my chickens, ducks, or anything. I understand Mr. Vaughn has trail cam pictures of my dogs on there. I go hunting with my dogs. They walk out through there. They might have crossed over and got on camera. I just don't think my dogs would have hurt a bull or hurt his pig. I have since then, I went and got shock collars with electric fences so they can't get out of anywhere. But like I said, it's 100 acres. It's a far travel. I've done the best I can with getting what I can to try to keep them around the house. That way this problem doesn't happen.
Okay. Well, you've kind of told me you don't think you're guilty. Well, I guess we could slice this a little finer. There is a leash law in Ohio, and I know in rural areas it's not honored much, but the law applies all over the state. It doesn't matter if you're on a 100-acre farm, a 1,000-acre farm, or live in the middle of the city. The law requires you to keep your animals on your property and under your control. So you're saying you're not convinced, as the way I'm taking it, that your dogs did the damages that are alleged, but it sounds like you're not denying that they were off your property and on your neighbor's property. Is that
That's correct.
correct? Okay. Well, so based on that, I'll make a finding of guilty. What's the state's position on this?
Your Honor, according to this affidavit, it sounds as if the complaining party believes that it was the same dogs that he got on camera that injured his cow or his bull and killed the pig. But I don't think we have any proof that that actually happened. It would make it a whole different scenario if that were the case, if we had proof that those dogs had attacked and killed the pig and injured the bull. But I would like to make sure that we don't have that, because all I've got right so far is just a statement from the deputy. And, you know, it's already been charged as a minor misdemeanor. He's already pled guilty to it. So I think that probably what we'll need to do is just advise him that if he has proof that the dogs actually killed the pig, he has the right to sue civilly.
Okay.
So whatever consequences that the court feels is appropriate, we're okay with.
All right. Anything else you want to say, Mr. Kraft?
No, sir.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, in the law, there's kind of a colloquialism with regard to animals. You get one free bite because you're not on notice until the animal bites somebody. You're not on notice that they will bite usually. So this is you've had your one free bite, you know, under the statute, and it's totally up to the prosecutor. I don't make the charging decisions. That's what they do. But if there was another incident, they could charge a higher level of crime because now you're on notice. These dogs could cause injury to other animals or people because of this incident. So there is a provision in the statute if you have noticed that a dog could cause injury to someone else or their property and you still let them run loose, and it can be a jailable offense. And this is not a jailable offense. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to order you to pay the court costs, no fine. But this is kind of your one free bite, if you understand what I'm getting at. So
Yes, sir.
it sounds like you've already made, now you're making provisions to ensure that this kind of thing doesn't happen in the future.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you pay the court costs today?
I can't today, but I can Wednesday.
Okay. All right, so what I'll have to do is, because I have people promise to do things that they don't do, you understand? So I'll have to put you on probation to make sure that it gets done, and I'll give you a month to pay it and give you a review hearing. If you don't show up or don't pay by then that's a way you can go to jail. I don't want you to go to jail, I just want you to take care of it. And as I said, people promise stuff even in open court and then don't follow through. So this is a way to make sure it gets done. So February 23rd will be your review hearing date. That's exactly 1 month. If you've paid it before then, you don't have to come back.
Okay.
You can get a copy of the judgment entry from the probation department, or you can go online and look at it. It'll be on the court's website.
Okay.
Do you have any questions, sir?
No, sir.
Okay, that's all.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus James Garrett Adams, case number CRA 25732, CRB 25138, CRB 24130. There is set for preliminary hearing today.
Okay, this is Mr. Nash's case,
Yes, Your Honor.
and it's on the preliminary hearing docket, and I think there's pre-trial and some other things. How are we going to proceed here?
I think the prosecutor said he was going to dismiss the felony for presenting it to the grand jury.
Okay, I need the prosecutor to come in.
There's been some discussion on the misdemeanor. I'm not sure what he's going to do here today, though. But I do believe discovery is complete.
Your Honor, can I have that case number again?
Okay, it's 25732, and there's 25138. And there's also 24130. That was a disorderly conduct that he still has stuff up to do unrelated to this.
They already had a file back here.
He said, I think there's some money owed on that disorderly conduct, which he's going to pay today in full.
I'll pay last time.
There's money in community service. He still has 5 days of community service.
I get some man service, she's got the paperwork there. I did do something to him. I would do some man service. I had 46 hours in 1 week, and I don't know when I'm doing bank down here, and that was 6 years coming.
Okay.
They had a split up. You want to
But he said you still owe more community service.
Yeah, he ain't already got that paperwork. Yeah, I'm saying none of that, I haven't been something.
Okay,
I
okay,
just don't know I have.
okay.
I've got 46 hours in 1 week.
Well, Your Honor, there is a felony charge pending, and we've determined that we need to send that to the grand jury.
That's the 25732 open dumping.
Yes,
So that's going to be knowledge to the grand jury.
yes.
Okay.
And on the other charge, and I don't know whether you want to go ahead and set it for trial, or we can talk about it further, another pre-trial, it's up to you.
Whatever you, I'm ready for either.
That's 25138, which was an aggravated menacing charge.
Yes, and I want to have an opportunity to review some things with the alleged victim in that. And so if we could have another pre-trial on that.
No objection.
Okay. And then 24130 was a disorderly conduct conviction. There's still fines owed in community service. So that was set for a pretrial and review, so we'll just keep 25-138, 24-130 on the same dates. So I'm setting things in February, Mr. Nash. And
Yes, sir.
most days are open except for the 13th.
How about February 27th?
That works, February 27th.
Thank you.
Okay, so the next hearing on the two remaining cases are set for February 27th. And Mr. Adams needs to work on his disorder and get that finished.
Yes, sir.
Well, that time I have community service.
And those will be at 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock, Judge?
Yes, 10 o'clock on February 27th. Will be
Thank
the
you.
next hearing. Okay, that's
Oh,
all.
thank you. Okay. Good stuff.
State of Ohio versus Robin L. Fowl, set for pretrials, case number CRB 2618. Mr. Trujillo's case.
This is set for pre-trial today. Trujillo is set today.
Yes, sir.
This is set as a pre-trial.
Yes, Your Honor, and I haven't had a chance to discuss the matter with the state. Trying to discern, though, if it's been charged correctly. It looked like it's been charged as a second offense, but I don't believe there's been a prior conviction. If the state has any.
We'll have to talk about it.
Well,
It actually looks to me like it's charged as a dangerous dog rather than a prior conviction. I don't know. I'm just looking at the language in the complaint.
Your Honor, I have it up on the screen if you want to look at the CRB numbers.
Looks like there was a conviction back in sometimes, I'm sorry?
I'm going to show you all three of these.
Yeah, there's 3 charges in 2018.
and I believe they were
I think those were
all.
novel.
Yes, Your Honor. So, and I believe they involve cows, not dogs.
Okay.
So if this is a ticketable, it's a finable offense versus a jailable, we might be able to.
Sure.
But if we need to reset to talk about it, that's fine, or if the state wants to just recall it today, maybe.
We can do that. I need to get the file.
Recall today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, so we recall later in the docket.
Thank you.
Okay, and there's a case still pending on the court's docket from those in 18-1254 is not closed out.
I believe there was one where he was not served, potentially.
Okay.
State of Ohio versus Timothy R. White, case number CRB 25530, A, B, and C.
Mr. McCown's case set for pre-trial.
Good afternoon, Your Honor, or morning still, I think.
Morning, yes.
Seems like an afternoon already.
It's going to get longer.
If we could, Your Honor, even, I think he wants to verify it.
Case will be recalled later in the document.
State of Ohio versus David E. Jones, case number TRC 252962, A, B, and C.
Mr. McCown, is this your case?
It is, Your Honor. And Your Honor, they presented us with some discovery today that I'm going to have go through with my client before we be able to do things. So if we could have a pre-trial and say, I think I'm here on the 23rd of February, I'd said it on the
Okay,
others.
that's fine. February 23rd will be the next hearing for a pre-trial at 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Mark.
State of Ohio versus Raymond W. Meredith, case number CRE 25701, CRB 25167, CRB 2038. Mr. Ashworth, special prosecutor on this case.
Yeah, I did think Mr. Ashworth was going to be here. Apparently he is, so, hi, Mr. Meredith. There he is.
Mr. Ashworth. I hear you're a little under the weather.
I decided it was best not to bring myself to the court and make everybody else sick.
We appreciate that. Yeah. We already have some flu going around here, I believe,
So, Your Honor, I spoke with Mr. Ashworth yesterday. We were just going to continue this because of him not being able to be here,
Okay.
being under the weather, so.
We're looking at, is it okay to go to February then, Mr. Chairman?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
Yeah, the only date the court we really booked up already is the 13th. We have other dates that you would prefer, Mr. Ashworth?
The 2nd and the 23rd are not good for me.
Okay. What about you, Mr. Ashworth?
I'm going to trial on the week of the 9th through the 13th, but otherwise I will be largely available, and this will be a preliminary hearing, I believe.
Yes.
Yes, I think that.
And what were the dates you said?
The 2nd and the 23rd are bad.
How about the 6th then? The 6th of February?
Yes, that'll work.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, next hearing, Mr. Meredith, will be February the 6th.
All right,
And
thank you.
Mr. Ashworth, we can set it for teleconference if you prefer to do it that way, make it noon.
I'll come down. I'll be there. I didn't know about that. I'll be there. Noon's perfect.
We'll make it noon on February 6th, but expect to see you in person, so that'll be good.
Yep.
Pre-trial. And for the
Yeah,
hearings
yeah.
at noon.
I'll be here. I'll be here.
6th.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Yes, Your Honor.
And I'll just remind, Mr. Meredith has some things on an old case he still needs to take care of.
Okay.
I got one day of community service in my file still.
It could be.
Yeah.
I'm showing.
I'm gonna try to get that done before I come back.
All right, very good.
Thank you.
That's all.
State of Ohio versus Taylor Fleming, case number CRB 25485.
Mr. Ashworth, do you have any other cases set to today?
I do, Your Honor.
Okay.
I have specifically, I'd like to address an issue in the state versus civil matter.
Okay, we'll call it up next.
Thank you.
Taylor Fleming is Mr. Smith's case, set for hearing today. I have it down as a dismissal if there's any further problems in cost recovery.
That's correct, Judge. She's advised me there's some videos and she wasn't happy about paying the cost, but I assume we can set it for, I said we could set it for trial, but she's paid costs.
I'm moving states, I've already moved, and I just want to be done with this
So-
county.
Okay. Case will be dismissed.
Thank you, Judge.
So there's nothing else that I
You're-
need to do?
you're good.
Are you sure?
I'm positive
Okay.
this morning. Yes, you're good.
Okay.
Sorry, one interject, and I need to interrupt the proceeding there, but with the young lady leaving the courtroom, well, the statement she just made will have an effect on the hearing schedule for Monday in Dakota from the court date. I think, let me back, if she's leaving the state.
I'll be here for the court stuff, but I'm moving. Yes, I'm moving out of Lawrence County of Ohio. Yes, I am moving.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes.
State of Ohio versus Jarrett Sippel, case number CRB 25545.
Okay, this, Mr. Ashworth is special prosecutor on this case, and Mr. Smith is defense counsel. These are both pre-trials, 25-468, 25-545.
But I did, that's what I'm saying. I said, for trial, that's another option.
Yeah, we need to set for bench trial. We've had a couple of pre-trials. There's been an offer made. It has been rejected by my client, so I don't see the need for another pre-trial.
Okay, so sometime after the 13th, Mr. Ashworth?
Your Honor, this is the first hearing I've been in front of the court on this matter. And after review of the file and discussion with the victims, I believe I need to petition the court for an order to allow me to extend my special prosecutor authority to the investigation of potential charge of Emily Ellis in this case.
Okay, any objection from the state on that?
No, is the state, do we currently have charges pending against Emily Ellis?
No.
I didn't find them, sir, but I came to understand from the victims that the prosecutor's office, according to the victim, does have a conflict with that person as well. So if maybe you need to confirm that for me first, and we need to enter an order. But that was my understanding. I couldn't find anything from my review of the dockets.
Well, we've had other situations involving her, Emily Ellis. Do we have a charge pending against her?
No,
We don't.
she's a victim.
She's a victim. We have her as a victim. Yes. That is pending. Is that pending?
Yes, it is pending. This guy's just her boyfriend. That's Emily's boyfriend.
Yeah. So there probably is a conflict that we wouldn't be able to.
So you have no objection to allowing Mr. Ashworth to expand his investigation?
Not at all.
All right. Verbally, I'll make that order, and we'll try to reduce that to,
Which case is that?
well, we can put the order in this case that Mr. Ashworth is appointed. There is no case pending yet, but he's looking at filing a case involving Emily Ellis.
I don't know why this.
It has some connection with this case. All right. So his investigative authority is expanded to include that particular.
Did I confirm the first case or the
Which, should it be assigned to one of these cases, or in terms of what it touches on?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. If that was just me, I believe my understanding of the case is one of the charges against Mr. Sippel is the failure to restrain dogs. And from my investigation, it's my understanding that Emily is claiming ownership of those dogs. Therefore, either he will defend with that or not, but if he does, and they are her dogs, then she would have to be charged with that offense.
Okay.
Well, if I just take ownership of the dogs now, you don't charge her and you charge me?
It's fine.
I mean, I don't understand the extension of involving her. If that was the case, like we did 6 months ago.
If they are her dogs, then I would have to investigate it. If they're confirmed on the record record or through the attorney confirming on the record that they're your dogs, and that's not going to be a defense in this case, and I won't need to charge her.
Your Honor, I've advised him he doesn't have to take ownership of the dogs, but he says he wants to take ownership of the dogs, so that would probably not require a charge against him unless there's something else. As far as ownership of dogs, you want to take ownership of the dogs, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, that's under case 25468B, so it won't be necessary then, according, because we have a stipulation that Mr. Sipple was the owner of the subject dogs, not himself, so. All right, so we need to, are we still saying this for a trial?
I think, Judge, we've had a couple pre-trials and we don't, I think we do, we just go ahead and set up for a trial.
Sometime after February 13th.
I could do the 20th, 27th, or March 2nd.
Mr. Ashworth. 20th, 27th, or March 2nd? Any of those dates work for you?
All work for me.
Let's see what's the best for you. Let's do March 2nd.
Be fine, Judge.
And I'll set it at noon.
At 12?
At noon, yeah.
12 p.m.
Is March the 7th a Saturday?
That's a Saturday.
Or a second,
March
I'm sorry.
2nd. It's a Monday.
Sixth.
You prefer the 6th?
What day is the setting for, I'm sorry?
March 2nd.
Step 2.
Yeah,
2.
3-2.
That's fine.
Okay. 12 p.m., March 2nd.
Get you what we've got to talk about.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Judge.
You are.
Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate the
Thanks, Ron.
accommodations.
And that finishes your cases, Mr. Ashworth?
There was another one that I think, Mr. That we wanted to clear up with the court through the other, so let's go ahead and I would request permission to leave.
Yes, you, permission
Thank
granted.
you, Thomas. Yeah.
Hope you feel better.
Hey, sir.
Yes.
No, and then including 25/545. That's the criminal trespass.
For trial?
Yes.
Yes.
State of Ohio versus Nicholas Atkins, case number CRB 24293, CRA 24294, CRB 24295.
That's cool. Introduce somewhere now.
Mr. Smith's case, pre-trial. And there actually is one case that is a preliminary hearing.
So where were you last in treatment? I was at care recovery.
I had a program leader writing the pages, that's what happened.
So there's no treatment.
Yeah, there's only 3 days for so much. I couldn't get into it. That was one.
He was at care recovery. There's an incident there. He's not treated.
Oh, really?
He was at care recovery last time, I believe we were here. He's been discharged. He's not been able to find another provider in West Virginia. Do you have insurance
Yeah, West Virginia insurance.
or medical card?
No, it's a medical card, yeah.
He has a West Virginia medical card, Judge. I don't know if that, I would think somebody would be able to take a West Virginia medical card, but I.
Well, OVP can, but I don't see Brianna here today.
You may call it.
Okay, yes.
We can recall, Judge.
Right, try to make contact with OVP and see if they can do an assessment for Mr. Atkins. Recall.
Now, he graduated from OVP, and he went to care recovery after recovery care, whatever.
Sober living, yes.
And so, unless he's relapsed or something, I think that
Well,
that's where we're
they
at.
have outpatient facilities too in Huntington.
Yeah, I didn't know if you guys wanted me to do outpatient or try to go back to another sober living, so I was just waiting to see.
Let's have an assessment done.
We'll pay.
Go talk with Taylor.
State of Ohio versus Jessica Smith, case number CRB 2621, CRB 25780.
Mr. Smith's case and it's set for pre-trial today. I don't know if she's been arraigned on. I've got one charge. It doesn't look like she's ever been arraigned on.
Mr. Hill and I were discussing there might be a new charge, so I don't think she is.
25,780 was a menacing charge
Yeah.
from November.
Did we get arraigned on that?
Last time, remember last time they was bringing it over? And you said just to go ahead and plead not guilty to that one too?
Okay.
Oh, maybe we did.
That was January 12th, it looks like. Okay, so I'll enter a not guilty plea.
I have a
Mr.
progress.
Smith, you're appointed on it also.
Okay, thank you, Judge, and I do have a progress report from Restoring Hope and her counselors in attendance, if I may approach.
Yes. Okay, she has a good report. So at some point, we need to decide the underlying charges. Are they going to be contested or pled to? How are we going to proceed on those?
Right, and I will now been appointed on that case. I will speak to her before the next, if we put everything on the same date. Are we still going after March, or February 13th or before?
No, we can do before if we want. I knew he had a trial.
Oh, okay.
That week of
Yep.
February the 9th, so I didn't want to load him up before the trial.
Okay.
So actually, the first week of February is not bad. February 2nd or 6th.
The trial, the 2nd.
The 6th is kind of busy, so the 2nd.
The 2nd is out, the 9th is available, 6th or 9th is
We can
available.
do the 9th. February 9th.
Okay,
will be the
perfect.
next hearing, pre-trial on both cases. 25,780, 2621. February 9th. 10 o'clock, February 9th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Continue with your brief.
I am. I'm not giving up.
Just as a concept, what we see, it's probably the system. They fill that whatever daytime you get.
State of Ohio versus Jason Harrell, case number CRA 25427, CRB 25428A and B, CRB 25429 A, B, and C. Jason Harrell.
Jason Harrell was Mr. Smith's case. He's on telephone with us.
Yeah, right here.
He's at the counseling center.
On TV,
Been there since November.
November 18th.
Going on past this weekend. Hopefully you can get back.
We have four-wheel drive vehicles, Your Honor.
Okay.
You will need them.
Mr. Tarzan will come pick you up if you don't make it back. It's always a dangerous time when people go on past, especially when people realize.
He's not very graduated. He's not very graduation. No, more time to waste.
Screens have been good. It's taking 7K now. Looks like things are going well.
Yeah, I'm doing really well.
Good. How do you wish to proceed, Mr.
Judge,
Smith?
we could come back at a time that Your Honor determines, 30 days, 45 days, 2 weeks, whatever you think's best. But I think we're doing well and just stay the course.
I would say the end of February sometime.
Yes, sir.
Maybe,
The 27th or March 2nd.
February 27th.
Okay.
Next hearing for Mr. Harrell is February 27th, the last Friday in February.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, keep it up, sir.
Right, thank you.
State of Ohio versus Curtis Allen Hooser, case number CRB 25685.
Mr. Smith's case set for pretrial.
Yes, Judge, this is an alleged incident from October. I believe the state's had some difficulty with the alleged victim as far as cooperating, so I think Mr. Hill's going to move to dismiss with the right to refile should he decide to cooperate in the future.
Well, what happened, Your Honor, is that the alleged victim in this matter is also a defendant and with a different alleged victim, but he had a hearing here on 12/12 and didn't appear, and there was a warrant for his arrest, so I think that, I'm assuming, and I haven't had a chance to look it up yet, but that's unresolved. His name is Christopher Lane Tackett. So what we would do is nollie this charge and maybe have to refile it if he comes around and there's a reason to.
Okay, case will be nollie due to non-cooperation of the victim.
State of Ohio versus Candy and Long, case number CRC 2939.
Smith's case for pretrial.
It is. I have a report from OVP dated Wednesday, if I may approach.
Yes.
Also, Josh, got something for the judge.
So I'm gonna, well, do we have screen results for that?
Yes.
Yeah, Judge, we do, and I was going to take time to go over the results with my client, but
Ask the judge.
okay. Judge, this is a second. She had one here, I believe, last summer. It's been recent, but I was representing her. She, as a father who's under medical care, she has to take to and from the doctor. I haven't done the math, but I believe it's been 45 days since the arrest. I'd have to double check that. But she would ask if she'd be considered for a limited driving privilege for the purpose of taking her dad to and from his medical appointments. She's not working, correct?
No,
She doesn't need employment.
I just take care of him. I sit with him while my mom works.
So, and this is considered, as I'm reading this, even though it was done by urine rather than by breath, this would be considered a high test, I believe, under the standards.
It's a high test second offense.
Well, as I'm reading it, I believe I can give her privileges after 45 days, but she has to have the special plates, and it's required to have interlock if it's alcohol related. So if she jumps through those 2 additional hoops, then I would feel more comfortable about giving her driving privileges.
I understand that. Well, we'll discuss that in my office, Judge. We've also I've got to bring her in to talk about the test results. If we
Okay,
could
so
have
we'll address it at the next hearing.
At the next hearing, we're going to discuss that.
And we could do that as early as the 9th, is that?
I'm here the 9th of February, yes.
Okay. February the 9th will be the next hearing, pre-trial.
Oh, she needs a Friday, Judge. Can we do the 6th?
Okay, we'll do the 6th.
Is it? Okay.
February 6th,
Thank you, Judge.
10 o'clock.
State of Ohio versus Shauna Short, case number TRC 252580, A and B. Shauna Short.
Mr. Smith's case, pre-trial.
Judge, discovery's been requested. It's partially complete. We're still waiting. We have Sergeant Stump's body-worn camera video. I believe Lieutenant Lunsford is going to supply his body-worn camera to the state, and that will in turn send it to me. If we could come back the 6th, 9th, or 13th of February, I'll hopefully have time to review it with her.
The 9th's best.
9th best. That'd be fine, Judge.
February 9th will be the next hearing. Defendant's required. Pre-trial, 10 o'clock.
All right, I'll get you before then.
State of Ohio versus Jeremy McMillan, case number TRC 2693, A and B.
Mr. Smith's case for pre-trial.
Judge, as you're aware, this, I believe, was arraigned last Friday. I have not had a chance yet to file discovery. I intend to do that. Shouldn't take very long to get a response, I don't believe.
The 9th?
I could judge, yeah.
February 9th will be the next hearing.
Riverside.
10 o'clock, pre-trial.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
If I discover, I'll let you know what I've got, we can talk about it. But that's next time here.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Jared Stover, case number CRB 25501, CRB 24462.
Yes.
God, do it. Great.
Medical bills here.
bill. It's in a different box, and I heard them, he didn't have that at Charlie. It has right there. So it's set on different day. It's fair. It's a 2-2. But today they don't have annual, that's the date that's on the photo. And, well, there's a box down here for 2 days. That's one of my good, it's on around that garage there. Did he hire one? Is that true? And he said he never had a chance, so we didn't.
Okay.
But we can't do anything today anyway. We don't have to do anything. Yeah, yeah.
He's got a pre-trial, there's another charge that came about within the last week or so. Indicates it's on for February 6th for a pre-trial.
Do you have a case number?
Destruction.
There's 26 CRA 19 and 26 CRB 20. Those are the newest ones I have.
And I do not have this file. 2619, I see, and 2620, I don't have this file, 19 and 20. Were those set for today?
He says they were set February 6th. I don't recall.
Okay.
What I'd like to do is...
Put everything on the same day?
Yes, if you could just put them, we'll come back and make sure he's still doing well, and I will...
All right, so these cases were set previously for 2004, those cases arose.
Right.
So I'll put everything for February the 6th. All cases are set for February 6th. So that's 24,461, 25,501, and 26 case numbers are all set for February 6th.
Thank you, Judge. So, you do what you're doing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Daniel Stern, case number TRG 251349, David Lee. Daniel Stern.
It's a TRZ.
Looks like you got arrested.
1349.
January 2nd. You got arrested. Okay, Daniel Stern got arrested on January the 2nd. No, I'm sorry, January 1st.
He's had email contact with my office, but I...
And it looks like he was arraigned then on January 2nd and set a pretrial for today.
Right, and he did contact the office to get it before today's pretrial. Unless he's come in after I did. I got here a little bit early.
Okay, Daniel Stern. Daniel Stern.
If you hold the warrant 7 days, Judge, I will...
Well, he can't because he has a bond up.
Oh, okay, he's got a bond, yes.
I mean, if you have contact, you want to try to contact him before I release the hounds? Because
Yeah,
once
I
the hounds are
can,
released.
when I finish pre-trials, I'll step out for a second if I can't get a hold of him to
Okay.
hightail it down there before Mr. Sowards is released. Because it's just weird because he did reach out to me a couple times. And for him not to be here doesn't, I'll have to find out what's going on.
Just putting Mr. Sowers on notice.
He's in the bullpen, he might be called in to pitch here in a minute. Hopefully I can find him.
So I'll go ahead and set a bond forfeiture hearing. Let's make it February 17th. It's a Tuesday.
And I will advise the court if I'm able to find him.
Well, he needs to get here today.
Yes, oh yeah, when I finish my pre, I'm gonna step out and call the number I had.
Mr. Smith, I was just notified that Mr. Strum did check in this morning. He was here.
It's a mystery, I'll see if I can solve it. If not, I know what's gonna happen, I'll tell him. All right. That's.
State of Ohio versus Christopher McBride. Case number TRC 26-168, A&B.
Sir, are you Christopher McBride?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. McBride, the state's alleging that on January 22nd at 1:39 a.m., Fayette Township, you were operating a vehicle while being under the influence of alcohol, drugs, or some combination of those things, and that would be your second offense, but it looks like it's beyond the look-back period, so it's going to be charged as a first offense. Maximum penalty is 6 months in jail, $1,075 fine, 3-year license suspension. The minimum penalty is 3 days in treatment, $375 fine, 6-month license suspension. Do you understand that charge?
Yes, sir.
I don't see any allegation of a test, or not saying anything about tests anywhere that I can see.
Your Honor, the,
Refusal, looks like.
yeah, it wasn't marked on the ticket for refusal, but it is in
I took a breathalyzer test.
Okay.
I mean, other than medication, I'm on medication.
The state's also alleging that you do not have a driver's license, so that's
Yeah.
classified misdemeanor, maximum penalty is 500 hours community service, $1,000 fine. So you've got 2 charges.
Yes, sir.
No operators and operating a vehicle intoxicated. Do you understand those charges?
Yes, sir.
Were you here when I explained defendant's rights?
Yes, sir.
Any questions about your rights?
No, sir.
How do you plead to these charges?
I plead not guilty.
You want a lawyer appointed?
Yes, please.
Do you have a job?
Me, I'm on disability. Disabled.
I'll appoint Mr. Stratton. You live in Portsmouth?
Yeah, West Portsmouth. As of now, I'm kind of indigent because, I don't know, it's been a lot of things going on. I had some issues over there with the same issue we had here with that person, you know what I mean? There's a link to it, I'm thinking, because it caused me a lot of grief there and got me kicked out.
He's got an OVI as the main charge.
Okay.
And it's,
And the license part, it's a semantic, because they stole my driver's license, and I didn't have the money to pay to have it redone.
okay, so we're not waiting on any tests. It's alleged to be a refusal.
Okay.
So, the dates available as of now, we could still do February 2nd. 6th is getting pretty close. 9th's available, 13th's bad. So 6th, 9th, or anything after the 13th.
we could do the 9th, Your Honor.
February 9th will be the next hearing. For pre-trial at 10 o'clock, Mr. McBride can sign an OR bond.
Your Honor, he said the jail released him
Yeah,
for medical.
I see that.
Cardiac.
I see he's fingerprinted.
Was you fingerprinted?
Yeah, he was fingerprinted.
Yeah.
He was. It's in the file. Okay, he can he can sign an OR bond of $1,000.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor. All right, we'll go.
State of Ohio versus Robin C. Fountain II, case number CRB 181254.
It's an iron.
Okay, so this is the old charge that never got served or resolved as an animal running at large. Are you aware of it?
We are now, Your Honor.
Do you want me to read it in the record?
If you'd like, I guess he's never been do you want to arraign him on it?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's, yes, Your Honor.
All right, and Mr. Fowl, there's a charge, an old charge from 2018, it looks like you never got a ring on. And does the state, well, I guess I should ask, does the state still want to go forward with the charge or not? It's an animal running at large.
Well, for now, we will.
Okay.
Until we have a chance to review it.
It's alleged on November the 11th, 2018, you were the owner or keeper of horses, mules, cattle, livestock, and permitted them to run at large in public roads, highway, streets, or on unenclosed land. And these animals were owned by you, so that's animals running at large. It's a 4th degree misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is 30 days in jail, $250 fine. Do you understand the charge, sir?
Yes.
And I'm going to take it there's a not guilty plea entered.
I would, out of caution, move to dismiss on statute of limitations grounds. If that's not granted at this time, I would enter a plea of not guilty for my client. Waive reading of the complaint any further and request the matter be set.
Well, I'll reserve on, because I'm not sure what the statute of limitation is on this and when it starts to run, so I'll reserve on that. It may be granted down the road, but for now, I'm going to enter a not guilty plea and reserve on that issue.
Yes, Your Honor.
And did we set something else for him at a different time?
We have 9, maybe we just set them both together if the
Okay,
court.
let's see, yeah, here it is. So there is a 2618 case, and we'll set both of these at the same time. Let me give you the dates that work for the court. February, everything's in February. February 2nd, the 9th works, the 17th, which is a Tuesday, which is unusual because of holiday, 23rd, 27th.
The February 2nd, you said, Your Honor?
Yes.
Groundhog Day, Monday?
Yes.
That would work. What time in court like?
10 o'clock.
Yes, Your Honor.
February 2nd will be a pretrial on both of these files for 10 a.m. that day.
Yes, Your Honor.
And he has already signed an OR bond on the other case. I'll let it handle this 18 case also.
Thank you.
Not guilty plea is entered. February 2nd, the next hearing, 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor. May we be excused?
Yes.
State of Ohio versus Patricia L. Cook, case number CRB 267. It's Mr. Holt's case, Your Honor.
Mr. Holt's case set for pretrial.
That's 2 years.
Your Honor, based upon anticipated recommendation from the state, Mr. Cook will enter plea guilty to the charge.
Is that correct, Ms. Cook?
Yes, sir.
And what's the state recommending here?
Your Honor, it's a theft from Walmart, and we don't see any indication she's ever had a prior. So we would be in favor of a suspended jail sentence and some community service and a fine. And I think that's what we would be asking for.
Okay, it's been my policy, Ms. Cook, and I think Mr. Holt knows this, for the last several years, quite a lot. Because it's been my experience, that a lot of people that shop with at Walmart have drug issues. So I'm gonna order her to go take a urine.
That's fine.
And then we'll see what that shows.
Okay.
If it does show presence of illicit drugs, then that'll be part of your sentence to get that addressed. So go do a urine screening at the probation office.
Thank you.
We'll call you back after we get the results.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus David Moore, case number TRC 252771, A, B, and C.
How do you get out of jail?
There's a different David for that.
Oh,
It's been
okay,
about,
different David.
yeah, that was about a 2-hour confusion, I think, on Wednesday.
Okay. All right, I forgot, I was told that. All right, so this is set for a pretrial. Call to the attorney.
Is this set for today?
Yeah.
I don't have the file. Good case today.
So there was a urine screen on this, wasn't there?
Yes, it was.
Did we get a result?
Yes. I don't know.
Do you have it?
No.
I don't have it.
I think we said last time, if they agreed if we didn't have them, it would be dismissed.
I'm sorry?
Did we agree at the last pre-trial if we didn't have them, it would be dismissed, because I think time runs tomorrow.
Let me see if she has it.
We got a whole bunch of them at one time, so we may have it. We can check.
Okay, we'll recall it then. We'll recall it later in the docket.
State of Ohio versus Kathy Fout, case number CRB 25617.
Your Honor, this was a case that Mr. Hill and I were to go out to the property, and we were actually supposed to go yesterday, but the weather didn't allow us last Thursday. And we weren't able to. We tried to reschedule for yesterday, but my client has a serious medical procedure that she's out of town for this morning and had to leave for last night, so.
Do you want to reschedule it?
Yeah, if we can reschedule.
A month out? So what's your?
Yes,
That works.
and Your Honor, our main concern is that there not be any more problems, and it may be that the problem has been resolved because it was reported to me by the gentleman who complained about this that there hadn't been any problems since November. And so I wanted to, Mr. Holt, I've never seen him out in the country before. I think it'd be kind of funny. I wanted to go out and just check it out.
And I'm saying, you two guys running the fence line?
Yeah. I prefer the metropolis of Ironton, Ohio.
At least I've got boots, you know?
I got boots.
Okay.
All right, so February 23rd works?
Yes, Your Honor.
I believe I have adoption that morning. Can we do the 17th? Is that?
Yeah, that's a Tuesday.
Okay.
Okay, February 17th.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Darrell Campbell, case number CRB 25751, A, B, and C, CRB 25739, Mr. Steyer's case.
Mr. Steyer is in the courtroom, and
I don't see that we have anyone from,
I think we told them noon, so.
oh, well, that could be the issue then.
Do you have any additional information?
I don't yet, no.
Okay, so we'll recall it once Mr. Campbell is at University of Cincinnati Medical Center. So they have been appearing by teleconference, so we'll recall it when they.
State of Ohio versus Evan Holmes, case number TRC 252696, A and B.
Yeah, we transitioned Mr. Holmes to sober living so that he could continue his school. He's in college for,
ACTC doing CAD.
but he's still in treatment and still has the same requirements as residential. We're just trying to accommodate his educational needs.
Okay, and it looks like his report's good and the screens are good.
And Your Honor, this is while we're looking for some potential restitution numbers from the state so that we can figure that out and get things figured out in terms of what the ultimate result of this case is going to be. But at this time, I think, he's in treatment, we're following it, so we can deal with that as we go, Your Honor.
State, do you have any estimates then on I'm assuming we're talking about property damage?
Yes.
Do we have anything on Evan Holmes' property damage to the car? We are still looking for that. The other thing that we were attempting to do, there was a lot of different law enforcement officers involved in this, and we were in the process of gathering all of the video, which we got a whole bunch of video here. Hopefully, have you gotten those?
I think I have the video, at least, unless you've gotten more since the last time I got video.
There's no crash report. It was in the drive-through line at the Taco Bell. Anyway, we still have to get that.
Okay, so we need another pre-trial?
Yeah.
Month out? February 23rd.
23rd, I have a jury trial. I'm here the 27th,
February
the 20th. Okay.
Do the 27th. For pre-trial, February 27th on Evan Holmes.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Good job.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Garrett Lee Hosey, case number CRB 25546.
Fire case pre-trial.
Do you have a copy of this paper? Do you need it back? I don't need it back. Okay, we probably want the appointment card back though.
That's good enough.
So he submitted this request for records? Is that
Yeah. I think the state's satisfied by the ongoing nature of the treatment, the fact that we have an appointment upcoming. So
you want to do the 27th date then?
well, I think,
Your Honor, I spoke with the alleged victim in this matter, who is Mr. Hosey's mother, and she really hasn't had that much contact with him recently, but she's aware that he's been getting treatment and whatnot. And I think we're satisfied at this point. What we wanted to make sure is that he gets on some firm footing here and doesn't lapse back into problems. So we want him to continue to do the treatment. Don't just stop this because the case is over.
okay, yeah, the case is over.
And we're willing to go ahead and dismiss it today.
And we would join in the motion, Your Honor.
All right, case will be nullified at the request of the state and victim.
Thank you. Good job. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Case is dismissed, sir.
State of Ohio versus Williams Spalding, case number CRB 25601, NBCD&E, CRB 23512.
This is Mr. Morford's case.
Judge, I'd like to ask you for maybe a week's continuance. We started watching the videos yesterday, and we were unable to finish. They're rather voluminous.
Okay, let's see what the state has to say.
How are you?
Well, we did get the video, and
Dismissed.
quite
Is this Mr.
convincing.
Wolf?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Quite convincing that we have a very good case. Previously, we had made an offer if Mr. Spalding were to plead guilty, and I would like to review that. You know, he had a theft charge in 2024 also. So our previous offer was 60 days in jail with 45 days suspended. And we'll renew that as of the next hearing, but if he doesn't want to do that, then we're going to ask for the maximum if we have to have a trial.
Might as well set it for trial.
Just want to set it for trial now?
Sure.
Okay. And the state has its witnesses together, then we need any time, lead time, whatever.
Whenever, I guess was the answer I got, so.
Okay. Basically, the 20th is out, but there's already trial scheduled, and the 23rd, but any other day in February is good for the court schedule for a trial at noon.
Judge, just pick one, I'm good. Then,
Okay, how about February 2nd, first Monday in February?
he has 2 doctor's appointments that day, Your Honor.
February 6th, it's a Friday, first Friday in February.
That's good, Judge, here.
State's okay with that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Case will be set for trial February the 6th at noon. And we'll keep he's got an old case that was a theft offense, and I'm still showing that there's $95 out on the fines. He did lose community service, and all but $95 of fines, so that needs to be taken care of. We'll put it on that same day for a pre-trial review.
That should be cleared up. I went back in and paid the final bill 2-3 months ago.
February 6th, noon.
Yeah.
Will be the next one.
That's been closed out.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus Justin Lambert, case number TRC 252743 A and B, CRB 24652.
Mr. Morford's case, pre-trial. Mr. Lambert's at hometown.
Pled everything. He pled to the OBI and the domestic violence.
It's a good report, very good.
30 days suspended and stay away on the domestic violence. I don't know whether it's time to sentence him or not. He's in treatment. Let's go on with treatment a little bit.
This is the brother that's really bad. And he
Judge, the state, I believe, would like.
He has an ankle monitor on now, right?
Yes, sir.
that was the one that Dave.
It's being recommended that his monitor be removed.
Understand.
But I asked about their contact. He told me it wasn't necessary because he said he'll never come back to this area ever again. So
Okay,
you don't have to do it.
that's fine.
The report recommends that his ankle monitor be removed due to how well he's doing in treatment. And unless there's some objection, I'll order that.
We don't object.
Okay, I'll order his GPS monitor removed. You'll need to meet with Mr. Major about getting that done. What's the status? We got an OBI pending and a criminal charge pending.
Yes, Judge, I believe the state would like to see a little bit more treatment under his belt before we resolve it.
He did enter a guilty plea December 22nd to the OBI and the 2460. So we're just waiting on something.
Yes, Your Honor.
We're satisfied for him to be successful in treatment, and that's going to influence our recommendation.
Okay, let's come back then, maybe 1st of March and do the sentencing then, and see how he does from now and then. So, what's your schedule in March, Mr. Morton?
Judge, I'm free at your convenience in March.
Let's do March 2nd. We'll put it on the docket as a pretrial, but look to the sentencing then. Both cases set for March 2nd for pretrial. Okay, good job, Mr. Lambert.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good to see you, Mr. Major.
John, we're ready to go to Lawrence County Jail.
Okay, we've got some folks in jail for hearings, and we're going to do them now by teleconference.
State of Ohio versus Jesse Lee Friend, case number CRA 25355. It's Mr. Smith's case. Mr. Roger Smith's case.
Roger Smith in the courtroom, please. Pretrial on Jesse Friend.
Working with Taylor on Mr. Atkins, trying to figure something out.
And I think this is is this an extradition?
It is, Judge, the prosecutor, Jasmine had called, I think, the sheriff, and they refer to the prosecutor. He's entered a plea in Judge Ballard's court. He's probation, correct, Jesse?
Yeah, and I've already had, through Waldo's, they've already had 10 days to come and get me. And I've been assessed through men's reads to go to treatment.
Right.
And
Jazz was in the courtroom. Now, you tried the sheriff and the prosecutor. It's holding up his treatment. I understand if there's an active warrant they want to pursue, but it doesn't sound like the authorities in West Virginia are real concerned.
Is it Mason County?
Mason County. Yeah, he's from Gallia County, so it was Mason, right across the bridge.
No one has responded when we've reached out to Mason County to find out about it. I thought maybe the sheriff's office might have a way to contact them
And I speaking with Taylor, Bethesda was also trying to reach out to Mason County, and I guess nothing came.
Yeah, he was with us at one time, he ran from, he had a parole, I mean, he had all kinds of things going on. I can try it again if you want.
Yeah, I know there was an order entered here. This was back last summer.
Yeah.
I think he had posted a bond at one point, and I ordered him to go turn himself in. That never happened.
Yes, sir, I did.
Did you go to Mason County?
Posted bond, yeah.
Okay, but in this court, but did you then follow up and turn yourself in Point
Well, see,
Pleasant?
they was ready to wait until the first of the year to see me or whatever, and in the meantime, since then, I've had the expedition going on, and they never tell me how many people try to get a hold of them. And in all honesty, they don't, I never did whatever they're allegedly saying that I have in Mason County, and I believe that's why it happened.
Okay, well, you can't challenge what happened or didn't happen on the crime. It's just, are you the person they're looking for? And I guess the short answer, Judge, is I don't know why they're not, if they want him, why they're not cooperating with the prosecutor's office here or formerly Bethesda when they reached out to him. But I do know he's entered a plea, he's ready to get into treatment, but he's stuck.
Judge Ballard?
Yes. Yes. You want minute reads? Is that what?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we were there.
Well, I know that we've made an earnest effort to reach out to Mason County, talk to the prosecutor's office up there. They didn't have any record of it. Who else did you talk to? The court?
The court.
They didn't.
The circuit court.
And
well, I can release him, but that's not going to mean that their warrants are withdrawn. If it's still showing up on the computer, he's still subject at some point to getting arrested again with that
Sure.
warrant laying there.
And when you get to amended reads, is he still there?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, but now they're pointed out. When you get to amended reads, follow through, have somebody help you. I don't
Yeah,
want.
that's what I plan on doing. I'm gonna see if I can maybe either go through you or through them to see if I can get a court date set up. And if they arrest me at court, that's fine with me. I'll end up bonding back out or something like that. Because I've got to get it resolved officially, because it's gonna do it, and it's gonna get in the way of probation over here. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to get the whole matter resolved.
It's been too long.
Yeah, I've got a order from Magistrate's Court, Mason County, West Virginia, warrant for arrest. Willful and intentional removal, injury, or destruction of property more than $2,500. That's allegedly March 28th of 2025. Fleeing from law enforcement officer in a vehicle showing reckless indifference to the safety of others. Those are the two charges. There are specific charges.
Sounds like somebody we want to follow through with, but
I would
I
think.
have no explanation why they haven't.
So what I'm going to do, I'll let Mr. Friend execute an OR bond and go, we'll make a $5,000 OR bond. And then he can be released to go to amended breeds. And eventually, if there's no response, I'll put it on the docket for the 30th. If there's no response from Mason County, I'll just dismiss it.
That's fair. Thank you. I appreciate that.
So put it on our docket for the 30th. But I'm going to release him from jail now on an OR bond to go to amended breeds.
So what does that mean? Does that mean that I have to get out and get a hold of Mason County?
Well, that's what you should do to get this warrant withdrawn.
Okay.
Find out what's going on, because it's, from what I can see, the warrant's still laying out there, but they won't respond to inquiries about it.
Okay.
So you can get out and get arrested. Next time you have contact with a law enforcement officer, they do a check and they won't find this warrant, you can get arrested all over again.
Okay. I plan to do it alone today.
Okay.
I'll get a hold of them.
All right, that's all. Yeah, amended
It's amended reads.
Amended reads can pick them up.
Okay.
I'm not ordering it because Judge Ballard ordered it. I'm just letting him go on an OR bond.
State of Ohio versus Ashley Huff.
Okay, Ashley Huff is on teleconference, and this is for arrangement. And you're Ashley Huff. Can you hear me, Ashley?
Yeah.
Okay, and I know that you're Ashley Huff. From prior contacts, You're charged with domestic violence. It's alleged that in Fayette Township on January 22nd of this year, you knowingly caused or tried to cause physical harm to Michelle Scott, and that Michelle is a member of your family or household. It alleges that you've got a prior conviction, so that makes this a felony 3 domestic violence. Maximum penalty is 5 years in jail and a $10,000 fine because of the prior convictions. All right, so do you understand that charge?
Yes, sir.
You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed, to have bail, and to make the state prove this charge beyond a reasonable doubt. And I don't think you work, did you?
No, sir. No, I babysit full time.
Okay, how much do you get paid doing that?
I don't.
You don't
I
get
do
paid?
it for free to do it, yeah, I do it with my granddaughter.
All right, Mr. Smith, I'm going to appoint you to represent Ms. Huff.
Yes, sir.
It's an F3 domestic violence. What's the state's position on bond for Ms. Huff?
The state would request a $2,500 cash or surety bond and a no contact order. Excuse me, yeah, temporary protection order.
I'll issue a protection order for you to stay away. If you get out on bond, you can't go around Michelle Scott. You gotta stay away from her, don't go around her, contact her, or post things about her. And it'll be $2,500 cash or surety.
Judge, in the event she cannot postpone, we said this next Friday, I started trial on Monday the 2nd, but I'm here
Yeah.
Friday.
So that's the
30th?
the 30th?
Yes.
January 30th for preliminary hearing, 10 o'clock.
Your Honor, I have a little different idea.
Okay.
In reading this affidavit, the complaining parties say that the root cause of this is alcohol abuse by Ashley Huff. And if she's willing to submit her assessment to go to treatment, then we may want to reconsider what the bond ought to be. We still want the protection order, but
You want to talk to her?
I do. Could I call down the jail and
Sure.
call back? Thank you.
You're ready to discuss it. Let the bailiff know, and we'll call you back up. Your lawyer is going to call and talk to you, Ms. Huff, about the bond, and the state's recommending you go to treatment and see if you're agreeable to that.
Okay.
I'll give you a call.
Okay.
State of Ohio versus David W. Moore, case number TRC 25-135, A and B.
This, Mr. Smith, this is your case also.
Which one was it?
Well, it was actually on a review matter. He was in treatment at Bethesda, I believe, was it Bethesda or no, RRS. And there was allegations of non-compliance there, so I had an order for him to be picked up. He's been in jail since Wednesday, I believe. Also understand that Focus is evaluating him, they're willing to take him.
Yes.
Is he willing to go to treatment?
Yes, sir.
Are you willing to go to treatment, Mr. Moore?
Yes, sir.
And you're gonna take it serious?
Yes, sir.
You're gonna do what they ask you to do, when they ask you to do it, how they ask you to do it, unless it's illegal or immoral?
I'll still do what I'm told to do.
Okay. I'll order it, and you can pick him up today?
Yes, sir.
I'll order it to be picked up by Focus today for treatment, and then you had a hearing for February 9th, we'll just keep that date, and we'll get a report from Focus as to how you're doing. Yeah, so we'll need an order for him to be released to Focus for residential treatment.
That is case number
Thank you, sir.
25-135.
Correct.
Yes, that's 226.
And Judge, would that be a review or a pretrial on that?
It'll be a review.
Okay, so I don't need to be here. I'll be here, but not, okay. Gotcha. All right, thanks.
when we come back. When's the due date on that, Your Honor?
Yes.
Just see the note that
On Mr. Moore, the one we just had, Moore.
Yes.
Yeah, he's already, his case is already concluded, so I don't need to follow up on him. He's already been sentenced. He was just a failure to comply with treatment, so we don't need to bond. He can be released when focus comes to pick him up.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
And it's a review hearing, correct?
Yeah, it is. February 9th.
If you were fine, that'd be okay. Just want to know about it. I mean, let me show you.
State of Ohio recalls Nicholas Atkins, case number CRB 24293, CRA 24294, CRB 24295.
All right, so your lawyer's on the phone, so I have to recall him once he gets off. He was on the phone just here.
State of Ohio recalls Timothy White, case number CRB 25530, A, B, and C.
Good morning again, Your Honor.
Good morning. This is pre-trial.
Yes, Your Honor.
Why?
They had, the state, we bumped it to the end of the docket so they could contact the alleged victim. And this, it's my understanding that the state would move to dismiss counts A and B and modify C from the M4 menacing to M4 disorderly conduct under 29-17-11. And there'd be, upon Mr. White's plea of no contest with stipulation of facts on that, there would be a joint recommendation, 10 days suspended, $150 fine, no community service, a no contact order for Aaron Adkins, and whatever the court would determine for the amount of time on probation for that.
Okay, Mr. White, do you agree with what your lawyer's represented to the court? And the state agrees also?
Yes, Your Honor, and we spoke with the alleged victim, now the victim on that, Mr. Atkins, and he gave his consent to that modification.
Okay, so 25-530A and B are not. Then 25-30C is amended to 29-17-11.
And E3A is what is the M4 for that. She needs it.
It's popped up as an M4.
Okay.
It'll be an M4 disorderly. Anything you want to say, Mr. White?
No, sir.
Okay, I'll go along with the joint recommendation of defense and state of Ohio, so there was a plea of guilty to that. There'll be a fine of $150 plus court costs. No contact order to stay away from Aaron, what was the last name?
Adkins.
Adkins, yes.
And I'm sorry, what was the fine on that, Your Honor?
$125, or I'm sorry, $150.
Thank you.
Plus cost. Level 5 probation, which is non-reporting. Reviewing on August 14th. He's got a long time to get this done. Get it done before August 14th, you don't have to be here, you gotta show up, you have to pay your fine court cost by then.
So just pay my final court cost and I don't have to come back?
Correct. And stay away from Mr. Atkins. He'll need to go to probation, meet with Mr. Major, and then after that he's free to go.
Go to probation and meet with who?
Mr. Major, to the left as you go out in the lobby.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Joshua Ramey, case number PRD 253061, A and B.
Mr. Ramey, do you have an attorney today, sir?
Yes, I represent.
Oh, okay, Mr. Holt, you are? So that appearance, there has been a notice was filed in the file.
So, Your Honor, this is a matter that, in reading this and trying to figure out exactly what happened, it was at 8:30 in the morning, and apparently it's alleged anyway that Mr. Ramey lost control of his vehicle on US 52 and slid backwards across the median into the opposite lane of travel, and then the car was struck. And that Mr. Ramey says that he didn't know he hit the car, but then the next day he reported it to the highway patrol later that day. So I'm going to need to look into this a little more closely. There's no allegation of, and there's no proof of any kind of impairment, but this seems a little unusual. So I'd like to have a little bit of time to try to contact the person that whose vehicle was struck to see what they know. And
It looks like there was insurance. Was it turned over to the insurance company?
Yes, Your Honor. There's no issue with that.
When do you want to come back?
whenever Mr. Holt and Mr. Ramey are available.
I will be here on the 17th, Your Honor. Is that okay?
February?
Yes.
February 17th. Next hearing will be February 17th for pretrial at 10 o'clock.
Is there anything else, Your Honor?
Absolutely.
State of Ohio versus Megan Swain, case number CRA 2629. Your Honor, she has been picked up by Fairfield County.
All right, so the case here will be dismissed.
State of Ohio versus Donovan Anderson. Case number CRA 25268B. That is Mr. Holt's case.
Set for preliminary hearing. He's at United Family Recovery.
Mr. Anderson also he attempted to pay the remaining restitution in full today, but they said to come in and before the court for that happened.
Okay. Oh, he's prepared to pay restitution.
Yes. And that would pay both off.
What is he paying today?
$700 something.
Yeah, I think the remainder is like 687, something like that.
So I'm getting that he's paid to date, not counting what he says he's not paid today, $2,449.92, and the total, if I have the right numbers.
That might include costs, the 600 something include court costs.
Was was, the total was $3,037.30. That's.
Yes.
I'm just talking about restitution.
Yes.
I get, the restitution balance is $587.38. Sounds right.
That's going to be the court costs and stuff like that.
Plus, court costs would be $150, I believe, plus the sheriff fees.
I had this.
Yeah.
The judge had 537.
Whatever it is.
I'm getting a total of $737.38.
I'm getting, is there a, it's not showing on there, but is there a,
He's not on probation yet.
okay, well, it's, you're correct, it should be 687.
687.
Yeah, the one on complaint was $100.
Okay. And that's what it's compared to pay, is 687.
Misdemeanor. They can run up to 30 days. That's great.
Your Honor, given that he is able to make that payment today, the defense is willing or anticipating making a change of plea to a modified charge.
Okay, what's the modification?
If Mr. Anderson pleads guilty, agrees to plead guilty to both charges reduced to misdemeanors, then our recommendation would be a concurrent sentence on each one of 30 days, suspended probation, and the condition that he successfully complete his treatment.
We're good with that, Your Honor. Mr. Anderson would enter a plea of guilty to the modified charges.
Okay. So misdemeanor thefts is what we're going to.
Yes, Your Honor.
And then the two N1 theft, so it'll be the same statute. We're just modified from N1 theft. Do you agree with that, Mr. Anderson?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you want to tell me before I sentence you?
No, sir.
Okay, on each case, I'll do a $100 fine. Or one court cost, because they're alleged to be the same day, so there'll only be one court cost. 30 days in jail suspended. Finish paying restitution, whatever is owed, which I understand to be $687. And complete treatment with United Family Recovery. And I'll set a review hearing for him March the 2nd. At 9 o'clock. And you'll need to go see Mr. Major.
Thank you, Your Honor. All right, thanks, Your Honor.
State of Ohio recalls Ashley Huff at the Lawrence County Jail, case number CRA 2657.
Your Honor, I've had a chance to call down and talk to Ashley about the bond situation at Mr. Hill's suggestion. She has an Ohio Medicaid, that's her pay source. Taylor has a bid for Bethesda. I think the state's not opposed to an OR bond released actually to Bethesda. We understand there's no contact order to be in place. And since she's not in jail, maybe we could move that hearing next Friday to kind of see how she's doing a little bit further down the road. We'll waive time.
All right, I'm going to order a $2,500 OR bond for Ms. Olive, and that she be released only to Bethesda for treatment, and come back for a preliminary hearing. What's your availability in February
Judge, I have the 6th, 9th, 13th, 20th
that you're available?
that I'm available.
Let's see the 13th.
13th February, yes, sir.
So next hearing will be February 13th. Okay, we'll see you on the 13th of February.
Okay, thank you.
I'll get ahold of you, Bethesda. We'll talk before 13th.
Okay.
All right.
That's the end of all the cases we have.
State of Ohio recalls Nicholas Atkins, case number CRB 24293, CRA 24294.
All right, so Mr. Atkins, you did a screen and it was clean. So, and you were doing at this place you were going to before, are they, why can you not continue there, care recovery?
They just wouldn't let me come back. They had discharged me because I had like a verbal disagreement with a neighbor, but it was the neighbor that started it all, and then I tried to, they just discharged me, and I tried to like tell them that it wasn't me, it was the neighbor that, you know, got onto me, and went through a whole process trying to get back in. I had the program leader that witnessed it write a statement to say what happened, and took it to the director of the program, and he still didn't let me back in.
Where do you live? You live in Huntington, right?
Yeah, I'm staying with my parents now. It's out
Where in
by,
Huntington?
it's out by Beach Fork State Park.
Oh, so you're actually in Wayne County?
No, it's on the Cabell County side.
Okay. But can you get into Huntington?
Yeah.
I'll let you go to, OBP actually has outpatient too, so I think they have an office, so whichever is closer, you can go to, I think there's one in Wayne, there's one on 20th Street in Huntington, so you can go to either one, walk in and tell them the situation that you need to do some outpatient follow-up services, and that is an agency we work with here at the court, so, and I'll allow you to do it outpatient now.
Okay.
So let's get that started and come back in approximately a month.
Yes, Judge, I'm here about the 20th or 27th of February.
Let's do the 20th.
Yes, sir.
February 20th will be your next hearing. 10 o'clock.
February 20th?
Yes.
20th.
State of Ohio recalls Daniel Stern, case number TRD 251329, A and B.
Mr. Smith's case, this was set for a pre-trial today. So I'll let Mr. Sowers know you did show up.
Oh, yes, we were able to get him back in the fold here. This is a new appointment, Judge. It's a TRD, and my client thinks for an unpaid ticket, but I wouldn't think that would be jailable unless it's something else along with that.
I do not have, usually I will have a printout of his license situation, but I don't have one.
And I don't have it either. If we could come back maybe in a couple of weeks, give me a chance to find that out and speak to Mr. Hill. It might be something we can resolve.
6th. I read it to do something after that, 6th.
The 9th or 13th are fine, Judge, for me.
Note.
Or the 20th.
Let's do the 13th. February 13th, I'll cancel the bond forfeiture. And that will be for a pretrial. February 13th, 10 o'clock.
I'll see you then. All right, good. Thanks.
State of Ohio versus Brian Bryant, case number CRA 25421, TRD 251806, A and B. Mr. Holt's case.
Hey, Ron.
May I approach your office?
Yes.
And Mr. Bryant has completed another session, so he has 10 left of the 60 in between today's date and writing this letter.
All right, so we need more time just for him to complete.
Yes, sure. Everything that he's doing, he's continued to work, everything's going very well.
Good.
How far out are you thinking?
February 23rd or after.
I'd probably say after, since he's done, I'm okay with that if the court is.
The 23rd?
Do you want, if you want him in a month, I didn't know, do we typically go out longer than a month on written stuff?
Around that, or, I mean, he's gotten good marks, so we can go longer than a month if that's.
Okay.
What's your availability?
Would the 9th work, or 9th or 16th?
The 9th's good, March 9th. Be the next hearing.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah.
All right, man, keep doing it.
Thank you, Your
Good
Honor.
job.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Brian K. Elliott, case number CRA 25525, A and B.
Mr. Holt's case, good report. It says you're working on mending some fences with your family, I guess?
Yes, sir.
How's that going?
It's going better. It's going up there. I didn't think I had any hope. Let's do the progress I've made. Just give me a chance.
It is a CRA, 25.
Okay, I don't see that they're ready to finish up, so we'll continue to monitor for a while. Do that March 9th date?
Yes, Your Honor, that works.
Next hearing is March 9th.
State of Ohio versus Troy
Thank you,
Blaine
Your Honor.
Edwards.
Thank you.
Case number CRA 24594.
Mr. Stratton's case set today for preliminary hearing.
Yes, Your Honor.
He's SRS.
Yes. Do that during the day.
So it looks like you're looking for a more appropriate job now, or?
For what I have, the obligations I have during the day, and it was getting overwhelming trying to do the 12s and then sit through 3 hours of, the obligations I have at the house.
Okay.
So I didn't want that to happen, and it's gonna take a breath.
All right, well, how's your job search going?
It's great. I just went for an interview yesterday. I think I'm gonna be good it's a day 8-hour shift. It'd be more appropriate for the position I'm in right now.
All right, well, good luck with that.
Thank you.
Any projection as to when Mr. Edwards is going to finish up?
I can get with this treatment team and I can find out by next court date.
Let's try to find that out for the next time. See, in March sometime, Mr. Stratton?
Yeah, any day except the 16th.
How about the 13th, March 13th?
That'll work.
March 13th will be the next hearing. We'll start looking at maybe finalizing here.
Yes, Your Honor. There you go.
State of Ohio versus Randy Conley. Case number CRA 24191, CRB 244.
All right, Ms. Connie is on teleconference. She's at the Counseling Center. And Mr. Stratton is her lawyer. He's here in court. Mr. Charlie is here, and it looks like he's got a report.
Your pockets, that was their, your other ones.
Can I approach him? Yes.
You got it.
Huh?
She's doing well still.
This one, you got something. She does a lot, doesn't she?
Okay, it's a good report, but not recommending completion yet at this point.
What's your thoughts on completion?
They're not ready yet. You know, the next step for them, they're gonna need to obtain housing.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
that's probably the next step.
Yeah. We're getting close.
The next step is gonna be getting housing, so that's
Are
before
they
the.
gonna be eligible for the housing at Council Center, or what? Is it gonna be private, independent housing?
I don't know. Or do you mean the family unit, Your Honor?
Yes.
I haven't heard any discussion about that subject in quite some time. I would assume that they are, Rainey, is your next step independent housing?
Yeah.
Okay. How's Andrew?
What is it?
I said, how is Andrew doing?
He's doing really good. He's actually graduating that class February 10th. I think it's court on Monday, but he's doing really good. I'm pretty sure we're gonna figure it out. We ain't got all of the distance down yet, but I think he's gonna go ahead and start in Columbus. Working in Columbus after February 10th.
All right, let's put her on February, let's put them together on the same day. So, are you available on?
What day is that?
Said February 10th. Well, that can't be right.
No, that's when he's gonna start working in Columbus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's look at when his next court date.
It's his,
His next court date is Monday.
Oh, Monday. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll just put you both, make sure we can put them both on the same day. How about the 23rd of February? I know
that's a bad day, Your Honor.
Okay. 27th?
That'll work.
All right, your next.
The 27th?
27th.
Maybe we can speak on that housing.
February 27th.
Him getting that job, that'll be what solidifies that for him, I think.
Okay. All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Chester Burton Jr., case number CRA 25798, CRB 25799.
Mr. Starr's case,
No.
he is at RRS. So he completed the 28 or 30-day program at ODP?
Correct. Yeah, our plan was for him to complete that and then transition into, I guess, more traditional rehab versus a detoxification focus.
And it's intensive outpatient, but he's in some sort of provided?
Supported housing.
Supported housing. Is he working or?
No, this house he's at for the first 40 to 60 days, usually clients is not able to work. Step down next house, he'll be able to work.
And he just started with RRS on the 19th, it looks like. Okay, so it looks like he's got a good start, we just need to keep monitoring
Yes, Your Honor.
him, so end of February, 1st of March.
We used the 27th, I believe, earlier. That day would work.
Yes. So February 27th will be the next hearing for Mr. Burton.
And we also have a theft charge, and we'd like for them to determine how they want to proceed, whether they want to have a trial or...
I'll discuss that with him and we'll handle that on the 27th.
Yes.
2-year trial. We'll figure that out on the 27th.
Thanks, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
State of Ohio recalls Darrell Campbell. Case number CRB 25751, A, B, and C. CRB 25739. I don't see anybody up there this afternoon.
No, Your Honor, and I'm drawing a blank on his name, but the fellow from the, I guess he was from the DR board, who had been coming getting hearings.
Mr. Wilson, I think was his name?
Yeah, I believe so. I haven't gotten any further information about them at that point. My understanding was that there was a move toward getting him back in his house here in town or into some kind of otherwise supportive housing, but I don't know the answer to that today.
Well, I did sign an order on January the 16th that he could be released from University of Cincinnati Medical Center to, I think it should be TBC, and they would transport him to his home in Lawrence County, so I'm assuming that occurred.
We don't have any information otherwise.
I mean, his
Your Honor,
family was
if you
here
want to recall
last
this, I can probably get Mr. Steyer or Mr. Wilson's phone number.
Greg Wilson's.
Yeah, okay, care to step out and try to give him a call?
Okay. You have his contact info?
Well, Mr.
I can get it, Your Honor.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We'll recall it after that you make contact.
Thank you.
State of Ohio recalls David Moore. Case number TRC 252771, A, B, and C. Coles case.
She's one you can't just call. We have to stay to her every time she calls. Then I will try to call her later.
Oh, is this that?
We were looking for a hearing result, that don't have it. Dismissed,
I don't think we have any other choice. Your Honor.
all right, case will be dismissed.
Well, there is a speeding charge, 77 and 55. They suspended driver's license. So those maybe need to be dealt with.
What are you proposing?
Well, I guess I'm proposing that they plead guilty. And I don't know the basis for the suspended license.
And Mr. Moore was traveling to see his father at the hospital, who was not, he did end up living. He was not anticipated to live at that time. He's still in very poor condition.
Looks like it was, do have a printout, but it's Kentucky. Looks like it was some sort of suspension.
He's a Kentucky resident. Yes, sir.
Looks like the suspension order. So, I'm not that familiar with reading their printouts, but it looks like date suspension expires. They do the number backwards, 2025-07-07, so I'm assuming that's July 7th of
Yes.
2025. And this was October.
We would plead to the speeding, Your Honor.
We're okay with that.
All right, do you agree with that, Mr. Moore?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll impose a $50 fine and court costs on the speed. Need to see the clerk to make arrangements to take care of that.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
A and B case are dismissed.
Yes. Okay.
State of Ohio versus Lee Shepherd, case number CRA 2609, CRA 2016.
This one does.
Smith's case, Columbia Indian pretrial.
Leanna Gerald.
Reads as if it's pretty serious.
Deputy. 26-9.
Why would you tell the officer you had written marks on your neck and that you told the officer that he had choked you to the point that you had difficulty breathing?
I didn't say that.
It's on the, it's on the.
I didn't say that.
Okay, well, we'll let the grand jury decide. It's too serious. You call him?
He did. Yeah. And it was physical. His phone was sure. I never know the person he was talking to. Maybe just saw him.
Here's what I want. We would dismiss the serious, more serious charge, which is discrimination. And we say domestic violence and aggravated from counseling, something like that. And causing him problems, he would go to jail. But he would have 30 days suspension. In case he did cause me problems, for his section and his, he wouldn't be going to jail. You can stay together. Yeah.
Because if this one is still, there won't be a
Yeah, but there won't be a protection.
Have you looked at the regulations? Do you have anything to do with this? Are you going to get a person? We've had a lot. This is
What's your satisfaction? When's the surgery happening?
he's got some things coming next month.
Where do you go?
And we are so he'll have another surgery.
Can I do a background check before you can stay? No. I just the hamburger needs to stay there.
But I mean, it's just a space.
I understand.
It's a place where you can get from
Here's the thing. Whatever happens, you guys can't do
Nobody picked it up.
Somehow they got called.
Google picked it up. And when they.
How did that happen?
Like Google Home, like a
I'm not sure if
device.
he uses, okay, so his phone's broke. So it's connected to his watch. His watch picked it up. And when they called back, he
May we approach, Your Honor?
Sure.
No, I want to keep the charge.
Okay, it's my understanding that what's going to be agreed to and recommended to the court is that the case remain pending. I know that she doesn't want that to happen, but it was pretty serious allegations, so we're going to keep it pending for a while. There's going to be a recommendation that there be some counseling, and I think it would be, I can't order you to go, ma'am, but I think it would be good if you both went for counseling together. And we'll let this pend, and then if things go well, maybe down the road, it will be dismissed. I know you want to dismiss it now, but the state's kind of afraid to do this because they feel like the allegations are pretty serious. So I understand you've got some things going on with the health of the child, and I don't think this will interfere with any of the treatment you're going to get for that. So,
Judge, he has Ohio Medicaid for the anger management assessment. I don't know who does anger management assessments with.
RRS, and can she go there too if she chooses to? Okay. So why don't you both talk to Jeremy from RRS, and let's see, where do you all live? South Point, okay. They're right down the road here, so it's easy for you to get to. So come back in a month or so?
Be fine, Judge. I have the 27th of February or the 2nd of March, roughly a month out.
Let's do March 2nd.
I can do that.
March 2nd will be the next hearing.
His doctor also said that she would like to talk to you, because we talked to her about it. She knows everything that's happening.
Okay. If you want to leave with the clerk the contact information, her name and contact information, I can reach out to you.
You're good. Thank you very much. Absolutely, Ellie.
State of Ohio versus Alexis Neese, case number CRA 25-491, CRB 25-365, CRB 25-366, TRD 22-766, TRD 21-1431.
How are you? Everything going good?
Mr. Smith's case, preliminary hearing and pretrial.
Do you still want me to get breakfast stuff, or are we going to see what
Yeah, let's go together.
I'm getting there.
Yeah, I know.
You raised me up.
Good
That's what I
report.
was asking.
Thank you.
We've been at this, well, I don't know if we're a point to resolve it or further treatments recommended by TCC. I'm not sure.
Well, she's been there since July.
Yes, that's why I was wondering if we're there yet, or maybe one more time, or,
I don't see that she's not projected to complete here.
No, but she's getting close, Your Honor.
Okay,
Yeah, she's close.
maybe one more.
let's come back and see where we are.
Yes, sir.
March 2nd. date?
March 2nd's fine, Judge, yes.
March 2nd for preliminary hearing on all four cases.
Thank you, Judge.
I'll tell her in case we need to pick the brain.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
March 2nd, 10.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Here, Roger. I don't know what this bond
State of Ohio versus Stephanie Stevenson, case number CRA 25-821. Stephanie Stevenson.
Mr. Smith's case. And Ms. Stevenson's at ODP. Don't have any kind of report from ODP. Is there a counselor there with you? Okay.
Yes, I'm here, Your Honor. Sorry, I know it's late getting into work today, but Stephanie completes her graduation ceremony is today, and she will be following up with ODP outpatient in Huntington.
Okay, very good. Thanks for that report. We miss having you here in person.
I know, I'm going to be back in here soon.
Okay. So, this is, she's got an F3 charge, looks like. So that's pretty serious. Is state willing to keep it here, or?
Yes, Your Honor, and this is the case where she explained that she had been with a fellow that she had just met, and there was a crack pipe or something, and she hid it under her chair, seat in the car or something. So it's mostly about getting her help as far as we're concerned.
Yeah. But then we did a urine screen and
she lit up.
She did, so.
Stephanie has been wonderful here at ODP though, so I feel like she can definitely be successful with outpatient considering her circumstances. So we'll see how she does with that, and if not, then she is going to do inpatient, but I don't see that being an issue.
Okay, so we're gonna try the outpatient. Where are you gonna be living, Ms. Stevenson? You going back to Wayne? Okay. Is that the Big Creek Road address?
It's Route 75.
Okay. But I had an address for you, 921 Big Creek Road, but that's not your current address?
No, it's 3420 Route 75, Apartment 9. I'm in West Virginia 25723.
Okay. And are you going to the OVP outpatient in Wayne or the one in Huntington?
In Huntington.
Okay. All right. That's good. March 2nd, Mr.
Yes, sir, be fine.
I'm going to set your next hearing for March 2nd, and I expect we'll get a report from OVP how you're doing. I hope it'll be a good report.
It's going to be a good report.
Good. All right. We'll see you March the 2nd, 10 o'clock.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Alex.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bree.
State of Ohio versus John Larson, case number CRA 25777.
Mr. Smith, today's preliminary hearing, first preliminary hearing.
How things going, John?
That's a good report, Mr. Larson.
It is, Judge.
Continue on.
That'd be my recommendation, Your Honor, yes.
Do that March 2nd date.
Yes, sir.
March 2nd will be the next hearing.
Thank you.
Okay, good job.
Thank you.
When is the next hearing?
March 2nd.
See you in the end. See you, man. All right, take care.
State of Ohio versus Amy Van Zant, case number CRA 25458 A and B, PRC 25830, CRB 25456.
Mr. Smith's case.
You approach, Your Honor?
Yeah.
Approach. And you can keep that copy, Jim. We don't need a copy. It's for you, so far. Where you done? Okay. St. Louis Avenue there. There's the post office on the terrace. Yeah, I'm on the street. Oh, it used to be stopping there. Okay. Years ago, it's about
Okay, so she's gonna start going to the OVP in Huntington.
yeah, so she's moved over, actually near my office, she tells me. She's in Huntington now.
But she's not at Market Terrace now, or?
Yes.
It's like real close to the office on
She's,
20.
yeah, she's got, I guess, she's still there, but a different, yeah, she's still right there, actually near my office.
It's not a great
Neighborhood.
area in terms of,
Yeah.
there's a lot of drug activity there.
Yeah, I stay to myself though. I don't, kind of scary to hear the gunshots every once in a while, but I kind of stay in the house. I really don't even know the neighbor's name, right next to me.
Okay. When are you gonna start with OVP?
I wanted to clear it, make sure it was okay with you all. When I met with court, my counselor yesterday, I really want to stay with him, but the transportation issues, so,
Big difference.
yeah.
Why did you leave Ashland to go to Markham Terrace?
Because we didn't have, I was in housing, in line for housing with Ashland, Ironton, and Huntington.
You got it in Huntington first.
So as of now, it's
Okay.
not my preference.
All right. Well, I just have concerns, because I mean, I've had people there, and I pretty much know it's an area known for high drug activity, so I'm concerned about it, and crime. I mean, there's a lot of crime there too.
Yes, yes.
So, I don't know if it's that safe for you to live there. So. But, I mean, you gotta live somewhere. I would recommend trying to find another place to go.
That's what, yeah, for my daughter's sake too. She's, I still kept her in Ashland Blazer, caretaker, because
How's she getting there?
she's doing great there though, you know, she's not, well, she's with a caretaker, one of my best friends, Angie Brown
So
Hall.
she's not actually.
So I'm not going, right.
All right. March 2nd, Dave?
Be fine, Judge.
March 2nd.
Your Honor, on the theft charge that's pending, I wanted to do something with that today.
Okay.
It's alleged to have occurred at the Speedway, and frankly, I've gotten the video, and I've asked for it more than once, and I can't open it. And also, it's alleged that there was a pack of cigarettes on the counter and that she swiped it, and I'm not sure that we can prove that beyond a reasonable doubt.
So that's 25,456?
Yes.
There's no objection. I was able to open it. It's great. It's not a Walmart video, and somebody took, but you can't tell who did it. It's one of those, even if you get it open, it's pretty bad.
So you're wanting to nollie it?
Yes.
Yeah, we don't object.
56 would be nollie?
It's dismissed. Mark, at 10 o'clock. Yes.
When's our next hearing?
So March 2nd for the other two, which is 25,458 and 25,830. And she's already entered a plea to the 25,830. We're just waiting to sentence.
Yes.
See how she does, so we'll come back March 2nd.
I'll see you then. Get your report. Okay. Yeah, take care of you.
State of Ohio versus Jeremy Bodman, case number TRC 25376A and B, set for sentencing.
You got something I know? Okay.
This is Mr. Smith's case, it's on the sentencing docket. I think that's, it's actually already been sentenced.
Need that back? No. Okay. This is what we're Mahajan Judge, and they're not the best about getting reports, but we have obtained those for the court to review since our last hearing. Yeah, because this guy, he wasn't too bad. Yeah. This boy,
Okay, on the face of it, it looks like good report. Okay, it looks like he needs to, looks like he he needs to be transferred to the review doctor now.
We have no objection to that, Judge. He seems to be doing well at this point.
Okay. Are you working, Mr. Dog?
Yes, sir.
So what's best for your schedule to come back to court, Mondays or Fridays?
Either or is fine.
Doesn't matter? Let's make it the 6th of March.
He has, his child is due March 10th. He doesn't want to miss, and he's worried that,
And it could be not make it to March 10th. It could be sooner.
Okay.
But anything after March 10th would work.
That will make it the 16th, March 16th. Next hearing will be a review hearing, March the 16th at 9 a.m. And I'll still need a report from Mahajan.
yes, make sure
Well,
he keeps.
when I get, every time I go before court, I'm just gonna have them printed off for me, just so I know for sure that
He
you all
doesn't
get
have to
it.
email the meeting, just make sure you have it with you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio recall of Darrell Campbell, case number CRB 257051 A, B, and C, CRB 25739.
Mr. Steyer was going to be looking into getting some information about Mr. Campbell's situation. He's back home.
Yes, I spoke to Mr. Wilson. He confirmed that Darrell Campbell came home. He said that the family was happy to have him home and he was doing well as far as I hadn't talked to him in a couple of days, he said, but last he'd heard they were doing well. Mr. Campbell apologized for not being here. He got called away to an event in Mount Orab, which I'm not actually even sure exactly where that is, but.
Oh, it's on 32 on the way to Cincinnati.
Okay. Well, he was unable to be here today, but, I then got word from the state that I guess Mr. Campbell's aunt had contacted them and said that Mr. Campbell was at St. Mary's in the hospital, but I didn't get the impression this was psychiatric in nature. I think the impression I got was that he was ill.
Yeah, he's ill.
And so that's where he is and why he's not here today. They're going to continue, Mr. Campbell said, I'm sorry, not Mr. Campbell, Mr. Wilson said they're working to continue to get him set up for further services here, including various therapy, but that he is home and so far doing well, which I think is probably about where we can expect this to land as far as Mr. Campbell goes, just the nature of his issues.
What's the state want to do with it?
Can I just not say anything? Eventually he's going to return home, and I don't know that there's a whole lot that our further intervention can do to help them. So I don't know that there's any reason to hold on to the case.
Did the family want to acknowledge it?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
I'd be willing to bet, if I should say this, that they're going to be back. I mean, this is not going to solve the problem. They're going to be back with further issues until we can either find placement or he needs pretty intensive help. So, more than I think the family can provide for him. So, it's just not that much out there that's available.
Right.
So, at this point, I'll acknowledge those charges.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So that's 25,751, 25,739.
State of Ohio recall Patricia Cook, case number CRB 2670.
Okay, we'll get through results and it looks appropriate.
Yes, sir. I'm so sorry that took so long. I'm so sorry.
Well, at least you got it done. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do sentencing now. Is there anything you want to tell me, man?
No, sir.
Okay. And there's no restitution, I don't think, is there?
No.
Okay, $100 fine, court costs, 10 days in jail suspended, stay out of Walmart order, days community service, review hearing on August the 14th of 26.
Okay.
Peter, level 5 probation.
Is it August 14th, Your Honor?
August 14th. She'll need to check in with Mr. Major, and then after you talk to him, she's free to go.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're on.
I'm told that the prosecutor's office has 3 more folders, but I'm not sure what that might be. I don't have anything else on the docket.
There's some things that you think should be on the docket that we didn't address.
Stephen Washington arraignment.
Wasn't on the docket.
Was it arraignment?
An arraignment and an arraignment Billy Scribner.
They haven't-
This is a summons. It
They
was a
haven't brought me
summons,
anything.
summons on 123, and Washington was summoned on 123.
Okay. Stephen Washington?
Yes, sir.
Apparently not here. Let's see, can you check with the clerk? And what was the other name? Washington and
Billy Scribner.
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 That's a good name for court. We need some Scribner.
Probably no service.
Oh, really?
I don't believe there's service on either one. Everything is on, there's nothing on there.
Okay.
No service.
She thinks there wasn't any service on it.
Okay.
Those 2 cases.
Violence, or is it menacing?
One's a menacing and the other one is a menacing, enforced both.
Do you have case numbers on those?
Yeah, I can look it up again.
It's a community service.
Billy Scribner is
No,
25,795.
this one on White has the.
Is it 25,795?
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
25,795 on Scribner?
Yes. Yes,
What
sorry.
was the other name?
So minutes.
Washington is 25 CRB 797.
She said Washington was not served.
What about Scribner?
She's looking him up now.
Okay. What was the first name on Washington?
Stephen with a V.
His warrant's still outstanding.
That was a menacing also.
On Scribner, she said there's a note that says there was a card left by Mr. Hammond.
Okay. Well, he hasn't appeared, so you want a warrant issued?
Yes, Your Honor.
So if there aren't warrants, we'll issue warrants for him.
On both
There is a warrant on Washington, the sheriff one that she pulled it up.
Okay.
Scribner needs a warrant. Okay.
And it may have popped up one, I'm not sure, I didn't see it.
It didn't. That one did not.
All right, court's adjourned.